Welcome back. What's up, friends? This is your boy Cat Dad, fresh and back from NFT NYC. I'll be making a separate video covering everything that I saw between the trends, the people that I met, where the industry's going, all that stuff I'll be covering in a later video. But first, something that's more important that I need to cover is this new thing called MoonCatPop. What is it? There's a MoonCatDAO, a virtual vending machine, costs 0.9 ETH. I know brand name here, and the PONDERWARE team have been working on this for quite some time. Originally, it was a brand name here product, and they were trying to work with PONDERWARE. Then they decided to just do it all together as one cohesive unit in the MoonCat community. They launched this right when NFT NYC started, so I didn't have any time to cover it. Recording this on the 7th. I'm going to release it on the 8th or 9th because minting only goes until the 15th. Probably not a good time to launch it, honestly, right in the middle of the largest NFT conference that exists on the planet. But here we are today, and we all make mistakes and we're learning. It took me some time to kind of figure out what this even was. There's still some questions, but it's still cool and it's still innovative, and there is literally nothing like this that exists. I looked at all the DAOs that are out there, and this DAO that's part of this product that's virtual, that spits out virtual cans. It's quite interesting, and I like to experiment. And one thing that I've learned in the NFT space and just the overall crypto market is that it pays to be a pioneer in something that's new. And if it works, it pays really, really well. If it doesn't, then you lose some ETH. But this is why we're out here. And actually at the end of the video, I'm going to spend the 0.9 ETH that it costs to participate in this vending machine. And I have a can that I've already created, but we're going to go through everything together here. So this is on the MoonCat website, the MoonCat community website. Commerce is humming alongside the station. Just last night, a strange ship, what is that, requested emergency clearance to the dock in Bay 4. We were relieved, and some other things to learn. The only distress was that they had a deal so great it just couldn't wait. So of course, speaking into the lore of MoonCats as being probably the first NFT that added a narrative and a story to their project, there's 256 MoonCats that are a part of this. And there was an original announcement that was posted on October 30th in the MoonCat Discord that talks about what this is, and I will read it for you and I will display it on the screen. Hello, everyone. MoonCatPop is ready to quench your virtual thirst beginning this evening. Here's how getting your very own line of MoonCatPop soda NFTs work. Beginning today through November 14th, 2021, you'll be able to head to MoonCatPop Designer and whip up your own unique soft drink starring your acclimated MoonCat. So you get to personalize the can with your own acclimated MoonCat. This includes which MoonCat will grace the can, plus their accessories, along with the name pattern and more. So just from that first sentence, you get to put your MoonCat on there, and also with the boutique items. So you're customizing a can that is already customized through the boutique that is open source. So we're doing some sort of open source customized inception, which is pretty cool. Again, PONDERWARE leading the industry in personalized custom on-chain assets. So here we go. To prevent gas wars, when you submit and pay your 0.9 ETH deposit, you'll be assigned a raffle ticket. We'll draw 250 winners and begin minting vending machines around November 15th, 2021. A lower raffle ticket number does not guarantee you a vending machine. We're not taking sequential tickets. We're randomly selecting within a pool. If you don't win, you'll be able to withdraw your deposit. Issuance close on block, blah, blah, blah. So basically, there's going to be 250 separate MoonCat vending machines. So basically, there's going to be 250, I think it's 256 the actual number, different vending machines that spat out 256 cans, I believe. And so it costs 0.9 ETH to deposit. And I believe each MoonCat can will be 0.04 ETH. So we'll go over this a little bit more, but this is just, we're all going over this together. You could submit one MoonCatPop can per acclimated MoonCat. If you submit multiple MoonCats from the same wallet and you don't all win a vending machine, the PONDERWARE team will confirm with you the MoonCatPop cans you'd like to mint. So 1 can per cat, but you can submit multiple cats from the same wallet. And if they don't all win, and so you can win an individual vending machine from each individual cat. Cans will go on sale once vending machines have been minted. Dispensing MoonCatPop cans will have a fixed cost with a discount of holders of acclimated MoonCats. Both the MoonCatPop cans as well as the MoonCatPop vending machines will be photoreal and animated renders. And so we'll go over this. And then here's the kicker. And this kind of is what threw me off for a little while to try to figure out what was really going on. But it's kind of cool now that I've kind of sat on it and did some more research on DAOs and what DAOs are doing, which I'll talk about in a second. All 256 MoonCatPop vending machine owners will be part of a new MoonCatPop vending machine DAO. This DAO will receive income on secondary sales of MoonCatPop cans. You'll be the pioneers of what a DAO will look like in the future. So moving over to the actual website itself. So there's a MoonCatPopDAO that's going to be 256 people, or it'll be consisting of 256 vending machines, which, oh, here it is. 256 vending machines will each distribute 100 MoonCatPop NFTs. So that's what it is. Which one will star the perfectly preened MoonCat? When creating a MoonCatPop vending machine, a MoonCat's owner will be able to select numerous aspects, including the background, color patterns, accessories, as well as the soda flavor name. In order to prevent a gas war, we went over that. So obviously you have to have an acclimated cat. Your MoonCatPop will be assigned a random flavor name to begin with. The designer allows you to generate a variety of random flavors, name combinations, but you could put the name yourself. I went through this and I tested it out and played around with it for about an hour to kind of figure out what it is. It's basically the name that's on the can itself. How do I get a vending machine? This is what I said, 250. There's 250 entrants, or 250 people will win 250 different entrants. Everyone who applied will receive a MoonCatPop vending machine. The remaining slots will then become first come, first served. So they're going to fill this up regardless. So if you want to be part of a MoonCatPopDAO, which is kind of like a MoonCat DAO by proxy, I guess, or maybe it's a test run for a larger one. It's kind of how I'm seeing it. They're doing some randomized offer just in case this thing blows up. So we'll see what happens with that. How do I get accessories? We already know the accessories are from the boutique. How much does it cost? 0.9 ETH cost to have a vending machine. So 256 vending machines at 0.9 ETH. I'm pretty bad at math. What is that, like 220, 230-ish ETH total when it sells out? So that's not a small amount to be sitting in a DAO. Like you could do some damage with that regardless of whatever we're doing. And what the DAO actually does, I don't know. I guess that's to be determined. And that's why we get to be pioneers. Can I buy multiple vending machines? Yes, you can own multiple. Yeah, you can purchase one vending machine per MoonCat. If you own multiple MoonCats within a wallet, you could whitelist one of them, provide you supply you need deposit. If you decide to purchase multiple tickets and receive it, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so how much does a MoonCatPop cost? This is the kicker. Vending a or I guess I call it a pop can. Vending a pop can directly from vending machine will cost 0.05 ETH. For those who have shopped from the boutique, this will be a familiar process. If you own an acclimated MoonCat, so if there's one in your wallet, then it goes down to 0.04. So this is cool. This means if you own a vending machine and successfully sell your MoonCat pans or pop cans, you'll have the opportunity to make your deposit back and more. So yeah, 100 cans at 0.04 to 0.05. So you're saying you're going to make 4 to 5 ETH. So you're going to make 3 to 4 ETH in profit, depending on if you have a dope can. So how does the DAO work? Secondary sales for the pop cans, like a marketplace, will have a 4% commission, similar to MoonCats and Loot Prints. 1% of this commission will go to brand name here, who is the original creator of the idea, while the remaining will go into the vending machine. So that's from the commission itself and not your profits from the machine, which will be directed to 256 vending machine owners. PONDERWARE will own one vending machine, as we want the DAO to decide how the funds are distributed. We'll talk about that here in a second. Oh, they actually covered what I was talking about. As community members have expressed interest in forming a broader MoonCatPopDAO, we find this as an excellent trial for a council of 256 members who function within the ecosystem. I guess the question would be, who wrote the contract for the DAO? I didn't see that anywhere in here. And so I guess that's a question that has to be answered. I would assume it's probably Ponderware or brand name here. I would assume probably Ponderware is the one who wrote it. Obviously, DAOs have some sort of regulatory uncertainty, right? Are they LCs? Are they investment tools? Are they securities? Ooh, scary word, securities. What are they? Who knows? As the crypto people would say, go on and F it. So here you are. These are some of my kitties. You can keep going down. I'm not trying to flex on anybody. Sorry. We'll choose Mr. Moo just to give you guys a test run to see what it looks like. So here we are. So this is the flavor that they were mentioning. I think this is just loading maybe, or that my computer is very slow. So here, let's see. Oh, there we go. There's the can. So here we are, can. You can toy around with it. There's different patterns. I think it's just my computer is really slow is what's happening. So you could turn on and off the accessories that you have for the cat. See, I had the suit on. Now the suit's off. Now I want to put on his little birthday hat. You can turn off the birthday hat. So here, let's do the suit because there are some palettes. I think you could change, like changes the color. Yeah. Look at that, a red velvet MoonCat. So you could change the scale of the size for your cat. Do you want a big virtual can? Do you want a small virtual can? How big do we want Mr. Moo to be? And so as you see, you could kind of see down here, see the name, it says, or what's that say? Midnight's Organic Extreme Pretty Kitty Furball. That's a long ass name. So this is where the name is. So here you can hit randomize, or you can actually just type in whatever you want right here, right? So what's up? Actually here, this would probably be like the best name out there, right? GM. As GM continues to go on, we could do GM all day long. So here's the background. So you could see down here, there's different gradients, and it shows down here where my mouse is at the very bottom. There's stars, there's waves, there's circles, and there's stripes. So click the stripe one. You can put the stripe, as you can see, kind of in the background. You can do it from the top. Do you want the stripes to be dark? So there are a little bit of customization. We could change the color, right? So now we got green. And then this is the text color, as you could see with GM. We'll just make it pink because that's Mr. Moo's color. So there you go. So we could do some cool stuff like this. And now it comes to the big question, which a lot of people are asking. What do you do with the can? Like, what is the purpose of this? It's a virtual can that's spit out from a customized MoonCatPopDAO, which is a vending machine. Is the vending machine going to exist in the metaverse? Is there something utility? Like, that's kind of where I see it, is like, if we go into this metaverse, as we see this narrative continues to build, is the virtual vending machine going to sit in like a virtual 7-Eleven where then I can buy this virtual pop? Is there utility for the can? Is it just a collector's item? Kind of how I see it is if some of these MoonCats, like we'll just say Mr. Moo, for example, or a Genesis cat, if one of the prices take off super hard, right? So let's say for Genesis cat, because everyone knows the black and white kitties. If a Genesis cat takes off and the floor becomes like, we'll just say 1,000 ETH, right? One option to get exposure to that, if you're not the owner, is to fractionalize it, right? Because then you could just buy the ERC20 tokens that are the underlying asset. But with MoonCatPop, I could see is kind of like a pseudo or a faux exposure to it, right? It's kind of like you see with Coca-Cola, right? If you don't own Coca-Cola stock, there's millions and millions of Coca-Cola collector items, and kind of ironic that I chose that because of the can. That wasn't even on purpose. right? There's Coca-Cola trees and clocks and presents and Coca-Cola Christmas ornaments and all these other crazy things. And all of those have their own distinct value as well, because it's kind of like the original mimetic investing, which is what's happening now, where fundamental investing has kind of gone out the window in the crypto world. It's all about memes and mimetic investing and what's native and what is the internet going to think, and what is it cute, is it funny, is it a troll, all these different ideas that are forming around this new type of investing. The can kind of seems to me as like a proxy for that itself. So you could get exposure to the cat that is on the can in a collectible fashion kind of way, because I have to say, from being at NFT NYC, a narrative that's happening within the collectible communities, I wouldn't even say a narrative, it's things that are happening, is that the NFTs are being brought to life. And I did a Twitter thread about this, so you could probably find it on my Twitter feed. Some of the collectibles are making comic books. All right, Punk's comic was probably the first one to do this. There might be somebody else. Please correct me in the comments if that's wrong. Some of them are building movies or TV shows or animations. And so you could see the NFT and the character in this collection be brought to life and on screen. And obviously right now you don't get royalties, but people are trying to tie that into where every time the NFT in a collection is put on a screen, there's royalties tied to it and you get paid. That's obviously sometime in the future. But for now, this is like the like original form of mimetic investing exposure. So, and then you also get to be part of a DAO, and 200 ETH is not a small amount nowadays. So whatever you want to do with that, whether that cycles back into the MoonCat ecosystem itself, or it becomes some sort of venture fund, who knows? But after toying around with it and playing with it, I'm going in. And so what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to show you guys my can that I designed, the Sotheby's cat, right? I think it's kind of funny because, right, this was the first ever MoonCat to sell at Sotheby's. It was, right, the Genesis one was before it, didn't sell. This was the first one out of 3 listed. It sold, obviously sold at a loss, which thank you, MoonCat2878, for buying it and then selling it back to me at the cost basis. So I didn't take a 20 ETH loss, because I originally paid for this for 32 ETH on the AC, which is the adoption center. And then it sold at the Sotheby's auction for like 10.5 ETH. So saved my ass from that big ass loss. So now it's kind of funny that the story that exists behind it, right? It was the first cat to sell. It was for a loss, but maybe in the future people don't remember. But I'm going with this, and I'm putting the collector's edition because people like collecting, and just signaling that the word is some sort of collector is probably going to make people buy it. I don't know. I'm just having fun with it. And the can looks kind of tight, honestly, right? Like that looks pretty sick with the Sotheby's name. And this is an on-chain asset. So the Sotheby's boutique item is on-chain asset. It's going to exist in the blockchain forever. And now we're kind of just spreading the narrative behind it. So I don't know. It seemed like a pretty cool idea. So I'm going to go ahead and go with this. And what I'm going to have to do here is I'm actually going to unplug the mic because I only have so many USBs in this old school laptop, which I need to get a new one. And then I'm going to go ahead and buy it so you guys can see it. And then if there's anything else, I'll add to it. So here we are. We're minting on screen. Here we are. We're waiting, seeing how long this is going to take. But regardless, you saw that the gas fee was $200. So that hurt. So 0.04. So it cost 0.94 to mint. I guess we could see what the gas price is, because honestly, I didn't even check. What is it, like gas wash? So let's see, so you guys can compare it. So gas is about 100. As you see across, I'm minting this on a Sunday, and usually gas is lowest on a Sunday. So I kind of waited. Maybe I got lucky. I don't know. I don't know how long this is going to take. It might take forever, but regardless, I also covered, you can see kind of there in the background. You have to put your Discord handle. I don't know. So don't know what that has to do with anything, but I guess you get to kind of dox yourself a little bit, or you get to dox your wallet to your Discord. So Ponderware, our fate is in your hands. Transaction has been confirmed. Boom. MoonCatPop Collector's Edition. So I'm in the draw. As you can see, we'll let you know if this is a winner soon. And maybe in terms of mimetic investing, then this video can increase the value of MoonCatPop. Oh, as you can see, number 10 disappeared. So 100 cans at 0.04 to 0.05 for the collector's edition of the storied MoonCat number 10, which is the 11th ever minted piece of generative art ever to exist in blockchain history. So maybe you want some exposure. We'll see what happens here in the future, but thought the story is cool. Collector's edition. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I don't know what's going to happen in the near future, but I will do a follow-up once everything goes live and the DAO is formed, and I'll be part of that community. I hope you guys can be a part of the DAO with me, because this is something that's never existed. A DAO that has a product, a virtual product, I should say, and that could be put in the metaverse, right? What if I take my MoonCatPop and I put it in my virtual fridge in my Zuck building, my Zuck home, or in my Somnium space or Decentraland, or I don't know. We'll see what happens here in the near future. I like to experiment. $3,500 kind of sucks, but hey, we're here. I've spent ETH. I spent more ETH on dumber things. So thank you guys for listening. If you have any questions, shoot me a DM. Comment below. Make sure you like the video. Let me know your thoughts on MoonCatPopDAO. What's going to happen? DAO's the future is pop the future. So here we are. Thank you guys, and I'll catch you next time.